Hey there, teachers, classmates, friends, basically all the people that are going to watch this video. As you know, my name is Reniel Gutierrez, and this is the final speaking challenge of the final level. Yeah, the last video. This video is not about topics, units, global problems, histories, my opinions. Nah, this video is basically of my whole experience in Sebas, my whole experience since level 1 to final level, to level 19. So go ahead. I'm going to divide this video in 4 parts to make this easier. So part number 1, level 1 to level 5. The first steps and breaking the ice. Well, looking back at level 1, I remember myself with a mix of, nervous, fear, and excitement. I remember that I learned the basics, the fundamentals. How to introduce myself, simple words, simple sentence, simple verbs, and basically getting the rhythm of learning a new language. Because for me, when I started learning English, I didn't know nothing about English, but nothing. So yeah, from level 1 to level 5, I learned, and those levels taught me that discipline and consistency are the keys for improving English. I remember that I learned that mistakes was okay, and I can push myself to learn a new language. So part number 2, level 5 to level 10, building moments and expressing myself. As I move into level 5 to level 10, the training wheels start to coming off. This is where the language began to feel real. I remember that I stopped just memorizing words, just memorizing verbs, and I start to make conversations with my friends, with my teachers. Like, I remember that I dove into more grammar more complex, like past experience, talk about future plans, express yourself, express past situations, and even talk about my personal opinions clearly. You know what I mean? Maybe do you ask yourself how this did change my life? Well, basically, it gave me a voice. I remember that in those levels, like 5 to 10, I start to watch videos in English, to watch series, to consuming a lot of content in English, and I learned that English, for me, was a tool really important for improve, for become better, for gain experience, gain confidence, and a lot of that things. The part 3 is the level like 10 to level 15, advanced mechanics and global perspective. I remember that reaching those levels, the focus shift from like normal communication, to talk about professional and academic topics. I remember that was in this phase of the Sebas. I remember I start to learning new grammar, advanced grammar, and really complicate things like report speech, the famous and hated passive voice, and a lot of things that was really complicated, but that gave me a lot of experience to improve my English, to improve my communication, to improve my confidence, and a lot of things. This phase deeply transformed my academic life. It completely changed how I process information, and I remember that I stopped to think in Spanish and then to talk in English, and I started to think in English and immediately, talk about ideas in English, talk about a lot of things in English, but without thinking in Spanish. In that moment, I remember from those levels, my brain start to think in English, and that was really, really, really good for me. And the final phase, the level 15 to level 19, the final level, I I remember from those levels basically was the final stretch, the new me. If I could say the last dance, because was the final levels. I remember that I learned how to articulate and how to be more fluent, how to pronounce really complicated words, and basically those levels was about refinement, you know, like little things that people didn't know, but I know that I have a lot of mistakes that I have to improve. So in those levels, it basically was about improving, reading a lot, writing a lot, consuming more English things, talk to my teachers, talk to my classmates. Hey, how can I improve this? How can I improve my pronunciation, my writing, my listening? You know, like to perfect little things that I know that was necessary. So yeah, standing here at the finish line of the level 19, I can say Sebas just didn't didn't teach me English. Sebas teach me a lot of things like effort, dedication, hard work, how to be better, how to improve myself, how to have a better mindset. You know, Sebas just didn't teach me English, and I'm really grateful for that. So I can say that I'm more confident and more capable to new challenges thanks to Sebas, and I'm ready for whatever challenge comes next. So, of course, since this is the last video, the final video, I want to give thanks to my teachers, to my classmates for for being part of this incredible, wonderful, and amazing journey. I'm really happy with my experience in Sebas. Yeah, without more to say, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Oh wait, my bad. This is my last video. So yeah, thanks for everything, and thanks Sebas. Rainiel here. Thanks for watching.